Welcome to the first ever episode of One Now, the podcast that I'm doing. Um, just because why not? I'm wondering how this is gonna go because, normally I don't talk to myself, and now I'm talking to a camera. So this is new to me. Normally, if I'm by myself, like if I'm doing something, right, my head is just completely empty. There's no thoughts going on up there. It's just completely silent. Um, but now I'm just by myself in my room. So we'll see how this goes. It is December 17th, 2024, 2:43 p.m. That's exciting. Christmas is next week, which I'm also excited for. Which I don't know why actually, because my family doesn't normally celebrate Christmas, but that's one of my favorite holidays of the year. Like I think it's just like the vibe of it. Like everyone's just inside warm while it's this is the idea of Christmas I have, right? So it's outside. It's blizzarding right now. I don't know if that's a word, blizzarding. But it's really cold outside. It's snowing, but inside, your whole family and friends are together. We're swapping gifts. Everyone's laughing, drinking eggnog. I've never had eggnog, um, but that's a vibe, And then the Christmas music is playing. Everyone's just jolly, you know. I feel like that's a good vibe. But yeah, my family doesn't really celebrate it. I've never had to buy gifts for anybody. Um, I might do that. I might just buy gifts just cause I just got the money for it, and why not? Um, but yeah, I'm excited for Christmas. Next, it's gonna be 2025 soon. Actually, in 2 weeks. It's kind of crazy that you think about it, if you think about it. Um, but 2024. I graduated this year. Go me, let's go. And to all my other friends I graduated to, we made it. Um, but I felt like the summer lasted for so long this year. I don't know why. I thought it was so hot for longer than it should be. Maybe that's global warming talking. I don't know. Maybe that's maybe that's it. But um, I'm excited for the cold weather. It's been really cold recently, but I kind of like it though. I mean, I haven't really been outside too often, too much, but like, I just love wearing like a hoodie and like layering up. I don't know. It just feels good. Maybe I'm saying that because it's just the beginning of like winter, right? I don't even think it's officially winter yet. When's the first day of winter? Like December 20th, or is it January 20th? I forget which month it is, but it's on the 20th of the month. As is like the first day of like spring, summer, fall. It always lands on the 19th, 20th. Isn't that like the cusp of something? Or astrology too? Like, isn't that like the point where the signs change? I don't know. It's kind of crazy that they both lined up though. But yeah, maybe in a couple, another month or something, I'll probably be like, damn, I can't wait for it to be summer again. It's so cold. Um, but it's only not rained. It's only snowed once, and it's already middle of December. I feel like it should have snowed a couple more times. And imagine if we have another Christmas without snow. I feel like that's been occurring a lot recently, no? But yeah, it snowed the other day. It was probably maybe like 2 weeks, maybe 1 week. I don't know. Honestly, the days have just been blending together the entire time. But um, yeah, I like it snowed, and then I was like, damn, it's been a while since it snowed. So I had to go out. Like my mom makes me shovel the balcony, not the balcony, the deck. We have a deck outside. I got a shovel, and then I got to shovel the sidewalk and the stairs up to our porch. We don't really have a porch. It's just more like steps up to our door, and there's just like this flat platform, but no porch. Not like the ones in the movies where they have like this whole rocking chair, like not like a whole bench on the side of the porch, and they're just sitting there swaying, just looking out. over the yard or something. Not like not that kind of porch, but I had to shovel that, um, and then do a little bit of the driveway, which was low key a vibe. I mean, I wish like what am I trying to say? No, I like it was a vibe. I missed the snow. I love the snow. I don't know. But then I went inside, and then ate a little bit. But my but I also wanted to ask like who has actually made a snowman? You know what I mean? Like I feel like you always see it in the movies or something. Like all the kids, they're playing out in the snow and they're rolling this huge snowball and rolling it, rolling it, rolling it to make this big thing. But like if you think about it, right? You're like, I don't know if it's just me. Like I've never made a snowman in my life. Am I just not like a whim? Am I not like? Am I a boring kid or something? Like I don't know. I also have not seen any snowmen like in my neighborhood at all. Like at all. Like on this 22 years on this earth, earth, um, I've never seen a snowman before. Like the whole snowman with like the carrot as a nose and like sticks as the arms and like a top hat. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a top hat; it can be like any hat. But like, if I took a carrot from my house and put it on the snow outside, my parents would have yelled at me. They're like, "What are you doing? You're wasting food. Are you an idiot?" Um, but yeah, I've never built a snowman before. I have done snow angels. Snow angels are fun. But there's this one time that I felt really bad about. This was like when I don't know what age I was. I don't know how old I was, but I like remember so vividly. Like it was me and my brother, right? And we were just like outside, um, and we were playing with snowballs, and we're throwing at each other, and then like I don't know what came over us, and then my brother's like, "Yo, let's throw a snowball at mom." And then we did it, right? I came up to her, and then like I didn't like I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like I had the snowball behind my back, and then she was like, "Yeah." She was cleaning the car or whatever. She was like taking that little stick that you have to scrape the car off, to scrape the car off, to scrape the snow off your car. And then like while she was talking, this was like point blank. I threw a snowball at her, and then I ran away. But I felt like during that time it was fun, but like after I felt so bad because the thing was like not like soon after that, like I was hungry, and me being this young kid, like dependent on my mother for food, I was like, damn, I did this to my mom, and now I have to go back and ask her to make something for me because I'm like I don't know 8, 6, somewhere in that ballpark, but yeah, I was that age. I was like, I don't know how to make food. I was like, damn, now I actually gotta say I'm sorry. Like, I mean, not that I wasn't sorry before. It's just like it's ironic because now I have to go back and ask her for food. And but just looking back at it now, like I felt so bad for doing that because that's my mom. Like I love my mom. Um, but yeah, I feel like we did a lot of fucked up shit as a kid. Um, like another time, okay, this other time is kind of bad because like when I was in like elementary school, right, it was like second, third grade or something. There was this kid, and he was like special needs, right? And like he can't really control himself. He wasn't like on the spectrum as like the other kids in like the special needs program. Like he was in our class, and he didn't really need like a supervisor or anything. But like he just had like this short fuse or something. But like where what happened was like he said that I couldn't add or something. He was like, you can't even do 2 plus 2. And like me, like I took mad offense to that because like I was one of the smartest kids in the third grade. I was a scholar. Um, so I told on him to my third grade teacher or something, and then I don't know what happened. or something. But like after that, like we're in recess, right? We are playing in recess. I was running around. I think I was playing Foursquare or something. And like this kid, he just comes out of nowhere and he was like, "Why did you tell on me?" And then he starts beating me up. I'm like, "Yo," I'm like, "Yo," it, I expected that because how I said that he had like a short fuse. So I didn't think he would actually get that mad to the point where he was beating me up. So we're actually fighting. This was the funniest story actually. Um, we're fighting and like I don't know what happened. Like we didn't really do much damage to each other because we're kids. Um, I think a teacher had to like pull us apart. Actually, I forget. This is a really long time ago, but I think a teacher had to pull us apart, right? And then like me being a kid, like I was like, he did it, he started it, typical kid things. They don't really know how to take responsibility for themselves. And I was like, yeah, he said that I couldn't do 2 plus 2, like, and I think he actually got like all he got the fault or something. Like he didn't take the blame, but like I think I got out of there like problem free, unscathed. What's the word I'm looking for? Like no consequences. I can't think of it right now, but that's one of my that's me. That was me in the third grade. Um, Dude, if you saw me in the third grade, like, dude, imagine there's like this chubby kid, right? He's not like too fat, but he was chubby. He was like round. He had like the thin framed glasses. He had a buzz cut and everything. Like, dude, if you saw me back then and saw me now, like, crazy, crazy. Um, but anyways, this I love this trend going on TikTok right now. It's like songs I would play if I owned blank. So like it'd be like songs I would play if I owned like an abortion clinic, right? So I saw one of that was like that, like songs I would play if I owned an abortion clinic, and then the TikTok audio was like, "There goes my baby," dude. I think that was so funny. And then there's another one, songs I would play if I owned a paralysis center, and the song was the Mannequin Challenge. The Mannequin Challenge from like I don't know 2016. Like you stood. I think that was so funny. I think our generation as Gen Z, hilarious. One of the funniest generations on the internet. Maybe I'm saying that just because I am Gen Z, but I think TikTok and the trends that's going on TikTok, like people are so creative. I think it's so funny. And another one that's going on right now is like the picture of the Muppet, and then like people are telling like their most embarrassing stories or something, and it's so funny. Like I've heard stories about the olive oil girl, and then she had like plastic wrap on her head. You have to search it up on TikTok. I can't say it completely, but I thought it was so funny. But I think Gen Z has to be one of the funniest generations on the internet. Like the whole thing with like Luigi Manioni, I think, or something like the guy that the suspect for killing the CEO of that health company or something. Like so that's going on, and then like I see online, it's like people are photoshopping him onto like a scene or something, right? And they're like, "Oh, Luigi, thank you for saving my dad on this time." Like this time was like coincided with the time that he was supposed to murder the CEO or something. But people are photoshopping him onto like the scene, and they're saying like, "Thank you during this time." Like he saved my dad. He built this building or something like that. But just to like try and prove that he didn't kill him, because like the entire like everyone has sympathy over this man, because like I think they found pictures of him, and they thought like he was attractive. So Gen Z just being like the stupid people that they are, and I love it. They're doing all this, trying to say that he wasn't, he's not guilty or whatever, and I think that's so funny. That, and then the funniest thing is when Trump got shot, like he almost got assassinated or something, and it hit his ear, and then not even day, right? I go on TikTok and people are already making memes about it. Yeah, I think they're so unserious for that, and I love it. Dude, TikTok is a great app. I will say though, like I feel like I've been spending a lot of too much time on it recently. I feel like whenever I wake up, like I would scroll on TikTok just to like kind of start my day, wake up. Because in the morning, like I don't know why, even if I slept 7, 8, 9 hours, like I would still be tired. So I have to like actually like activate my mind or something, and I do that by going on TikTok. And I probably spend like 15, 30 minutes before I actually get up. And I feel like I spent way too much time on it. I don't know. Like, I do love going on TikTok when I wake up and then going on TikTok when like right before I go to bed. But like, recently I've been thinking, like, damn, I spent so much time on this app. Maybe I could be doing something else instead of this. Um, Hence why I'm making this podcast. But Um, yeah, that and Instagram Reels is low key pretty good too. Like I spent a lot of time on Instagram. Um, they have some good ones. Facebook, on there. Oh my god, I'm on there like probably I don't know once every 2 weeks or something, and they have some solid ones on there too. I don't know why, but I feel like Facebook. I think Facebook is an outdated um, social media platform. But when I was growing up, like Facebook was all that. Like it was before like Instagram became a thing. Like Facebook was huge. I remember playing like games on there. I don't think they have it anymore actually. But I would spend so much time on Facebook just playing the games. Like what do you guys know about like Dragon City, Ninja Wars, Social Empire, Farmville? Yo, Farmville was my shit. Um, but yeah, Facebook isn't well, I don't use it as much anymore, but I feel like it's still a big platform. Like people are still posting on it, but I feel like it's mainly like the older generation that uses Facebook. I think like I think now it's Instagram, TikTok. I almost said Snap, but I feel like Snap Loki kind of fell off a little bit too. Um, but I feel like when when Facebook was the big thing, like I don't think anybody would think that like um there would be another platform that beat it. So maybe there might be something else bigger than Instagram. Isn't there that new thing? I forget. Like it's a new Twitter X. I don't know what am I supposed to call that? Is it Twitter or X? Like what is it more colloquially known as? Because I keep saying Twitter. I don't have a Twitter or X, but I only call it Twitter because that's what I know. Like that's my first impressions of it. Like that's the first name that I heard from that platform, and all you hear was like, oh, someone tweeted this. So I feel like, you know, I think it's all, so I still call it Twitter, but I don't know what to call it. What was I saying? Um, oh yeah, yeah. Damn, I actually forgot what I was saying. Damn. Um, but anyways, wow, I actually forgot what I was just saying. What was I on to before that? Twitter, Facebook. Oh, yeah, like Facebook was a big thing, and then now there's this new platform. I think it's called Blue Sky or something. I don't know. I don't really use Twitter or Threads. Like you know how Instagram has kind of has like their own version of Twitter with threads or something. Like I see a lot of people downloading that. I like how they had the whole thing where it's like number I don't know 1020 the number 1029th user on threads or something, and like I guess that kind of built hype for you to be like to have like a lower number, but like at some point like I feel like if you're like in the millions, right? Like it's not that number is not even that special anymore. But I think they removed it. That was actually a good tactic by them. But yeah, I've never really used um, Twitter, X. I used to use Facebook a lot when I was a kid. Like I'd be sharing like all of the results from those games. You know what I mean? Like I beat this challenge on I don't know Ninja Wars or something, and then like it would share to your whole timeline. And Loki, I spam the fuck out of my page just from games and everything. And you know how people were doing like those name quizzes or something? Like I found out what my name means. Click on yours to find out yours. Like posting that to your timeline, I think that's so funny. Um, hold on, let me get some water real quick because damn, I've been talking for a little bit. Yo, you guys have to see the setup on this camera. Like you can't see it now because I'm using the camera to record, but like it's so I have to charge the camera, right? Because I don't think it can record that long, like in one session. So I gotta charge it while I'm recording, and like I put it on top of like my protein jug thing, and I use like an not elevator, a calculator to like prop it up to get the right angle. You guys have to see this. Um, you gotta go on YouTube to see it, but this is what it looks like. Um, I gotta record on my phone. Like the cable right there, it's short, and I can't go far from it. So I gotta put it on top of my little jug and balance like this. This is the funniest thing. Um, but yeah, I should probably get like a tripod or something for this camera, and probably a longer cable that would help too. But hey, I'm just starting out, so this is we gotta work with what we got. Um, but the other day I had my work Christmas party. Right, this is like Sunday, so today's Tuesday, so it was like 2 days ago. I had my work Christmas party. It was like 9 p.m. I got there somewhere like 9:30, 9:40, and like they were doing a toast, but I was low key like pretty lit by the end of the night. Not like super lit, like I wasn't like wasted throwing up that night or something and everything. You know what I mean? Like I probably had a couple beers, and then we took a couple shots of like tequila, and then um, and all that happened, and like I was like me and my coworker like we were planning to sing "Love" by Keisha Cole, and that's my song. Like if I hear that playing, like, and I just gotta sing. Um, but yeah, I got home at like 12, 12:30. Showered, everything, got into bed. So I ended up sleeping at like 3, right? And normally whenever I like right before I go to bed, I set an alarm to wake up the next day because like I want to like, start my day off, at a reasonable time. But that night I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wake up whenever I wake up. Um, and then I woke up at 1 the next day. So 3 to 1, that was 10 hours. And like the thing was, like even after all that sleep, dude, I still felt like shit when I woke up. I was like a little bit hungover, well, not like super hungover, because like I just had the slightest urge or slightest like I was feeling not 100%. Like I was tired. And I just wanted to keep sleeping. But I woke up and I just ate something a little bit, you know, and then I went back upstairs and I took another nap for like 2 hours. So by the time like I woke up and I was like awake and everything, like it was probably like 4:30, 5 o'clock at that point in the evening. I'm like, damn, my whole day was gone. Um, but like I feel like I didn't even drink that much, and like I woke up that hungover. Like, damn, I'm out of my prime. But No, I had to drag myself to the gym because I had to do at least something productive. You know what I mean? But yeah, I went and I hit some arms and did the treadmill. Um, the funniest thing, or not funny, but what happened at the gym was like I was doing arms and like you know how you like in between sets you're like just sitting chilling. Um, Sometimes people go on their phone. I hate when people go on their phone in between sets, especially when like they're on a machine or something or on a bench, because like it was like 5 o'clock. That's like the peak time when the gym is super packed. Because everyone's getting out of work and whatever, and like at that point, like I had to wait like a good amount for a bench because it was just so full. And I hate when people go on their phone between sets. But I can't I can't even lie. Like I can't even say anything because like when it was my turn to go on the bench, right, and I was doing my sets or whatever, like in between sets, the movie or the gym was playing. You know how like they play some shows or movies or whatever on the screen, news. Um, yeah, but in between my sets, um, they were playing Thor Ragnarok, right? And like, damn, like I was watching that. I was like legit watching that like on the bench. Like I was so like entranced, engrossed, and I don't know what the word is. Like just into the movie, and like it was getting good. And like I had to snap myself out of it because I was like, wow, how long has it been since I did my last set? Because I was just watching the movie. And it kept going on like that. Like I would do a set, and then I would wait and just rest for a little bit, and I would just watch the movie. And I don't know how long the intervals were, but like I felt like I was on that bench forever. Good thing like it was like dying down a little bit, just so like there were other benches and people weren't waiting on me. But like that that made yeah, I was just so distracted. I love when they play movies like that when I'm on the treadmill though. Like I'm on the treadmill doing like 25, 30 minutes. And then like I love when they put movies on because then I can just watch and just walk. Um yeah, but then I got home, ate. Oh, I had some leftover sushi from the party. Loki like leftover sushi like is not good. Like it's best when you eat it fresh, but like when you put it in a box, right? So I put it in the fridge for a little bit, and you know how like the rice gets hard and stuff. Like it was just not good. But I had some of that and then some of my mom's cooking, and then like I feel like like yesterday, like I woke up right and it was 5. Went to the gym. Like I feel like all I did was go to the gym, eat dinner, play a little bit of video games, and then go to sleep. Like my day literally lasted like 5 to 2, so that was like 7. My day was literally 9 hours yesterday. Like it was just over just like that. And now I'm here, but damn, yeah, my whole day was just gone. Um, but yeah, normally I like to wake up at like 10. Like I set an alarm for 10, and then I'm probably on TikTok until like 10:30, and that's when I actually get out of bed. Um, yeah, so it's like 10, and then I sleep at 2. Like that's my waking hours, my working hours. Um, but I definitely gotta fix that my sleep schedule because I'm planning to get a job, like a 9 to 5 job with my degree. Um, so I definitely gotta fix that. I just love staying up at night though. I don't know, like when it's nighttime when everyone else is asleep and like you're just doing your own thing. I feel like it's so peaceful. Um, yeah, I love the nighttime. Like it was really bad. Like I had to limit myself. Like 2, it wasn't even 2 before. Like before when I was like like when I was in college, right? And I would be home for break, I would literally sleep at like I don't know, I think 5. Yeah, I would sleep at 5 a.m. when the sun comes up. I'll sleep at 5 and then wake up at 2 in the afternoon every single day. It's like, wow. Like, I wake up and it's dark. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see like the sun for a little bit, and I had to buy like um a sleep mask. You know those things where you like put it around your head and it just covers your eyes like a goggle to like make it dark. I had to buy one of those because like it was just so bright every single time that I went to bed that I just needed one of those to help me sleep better. And I also started to buy vitamin D pills because like I mean I wasn't really feeling like any negative effects or whatever, but I just bought it just because I felt like damn I kind of need this because I haven't seen the sun in a minute. Um, but yeah, now I would just be up until 5 a.m. just chilling, you know, doing whatever, listening to music, playing games. Um, and then I woke up at 2, and then yeah, whatever. But yeah, I've been trying to fix it just because you know, like, yeah, I'm trying to get my job soon. Um, but all right, I think that's all I got. Um, I don't really know what else to talk about. Um, but yeah, first episode down, done, bam, boom, bop. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't know how often I'm gonna be doing these. Maybe like once every week. Like my original thought was like do a podcast 1 week and then do a video another week. And then do a podcast again, video, podcast, like just alternate between the two. Um, or maybe I'll do two like podcast and video in 1 week. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it, figure it out, or maybe I'll just do it whenever I feel like it. Like it doesn't have to be like a thing. Just because like you know it's no setup. It's literally just me talking. And you guys saw my setup, my camera setup. Very very budget. You know, hey, that's a budget production. Once I get big, expect great things. But um, yeah, let me know some topics I should talk about on here. You know, or yeah, if anyone in the Worcester area wants to join on this, like, let me know. Let me know. Um, hey, but thanks for listening. I love y'all. Yeah, peace.